Kaiser's motto is to be the best place to receive care and the best place to give care. And unfortunately, we're not seeing it here at the table.
We don't come to work to take bad care of patients. We come to work because we want to take good care of patients, and that's what we're all here for.
I want to make it better for both our members and the patients.
You would think that Kaiser would be in the mindset to protect patient safety, but it seems to come forth at the table that that's not the primary concern, and it is to the pharmacists. We won't relent on that. We're not going to back down. And whatever it takes, we're going to protect the patients.
Anything related to staffing issues, backfill, how we can get nurses with patients, that's where they're drawing the line.
Unfortunately, who suffers is by having overworked employees. Patients don't get the adequate care that they need because you have these people who are running from place to place to place, and we're all so thinly stretched out. We don't have the time to give the care that we ultimately want to.
So in San Diego, we had a sticker up day. And basically, we went around, tried to get everybody to wear a sticker that said, "Ask me about staffing." They're not always following the ratios. The ratio agreement that Kaiser has made with the unions and all of its employees for patient safety, and therefore, when they're not following that patient ratio agreement, they're basically violating patient safety. So we wanted people to know that this is going on. We are there for the patients, we're the patient advocates, and that's why we sticker up and say, ask me about staffing.
Kaiser says that they're in the business for caring for patients.
Basically, it comes down to money versus patient care.
We do a lot of talking, but when it comes down to it, I don't know if we're on the same page.
The bigger issues, it just seems like we take one step forward and two steps back.
With the lactation policy, we propose some language to allow our members to have the time necessary to lactate for their new babies, but it seemed like there was very little interest in changing the current policy or guidelines.
We're asking for appropriate staffing. We're asking for fairness and consistency in our contracts. I don't think that that's too much.
They put at risk the partnership. The partnership is important because we both get to sit down at the table and we both get to hash out what our concerns are. It's not about what I want, it's about what everybody else wants. I'm not a party of one. I'm a party of 30,000 healthcare workers who want all of us to be here talking and negotiating and working for the best contract that we can possibly get.
All right, September 12th is a big day.
Hang in there and stand strong together. That was the biggest thing that we learned in our SHARP campaign. And in the end, in our campaign, because we stood together, we wiped the floor with SHARP management.
So we are now at our last week of bargaining coming up, and we need support because local bargaining is almost done. We need you to come to local bargaining in Glendale so that you can really let management know that you are behind us, you are with the union, and that you want the best contract for each of our local unions. Without you, it's not going to happen.